Hi, beloveds. Hmm. Nice to be here with you out in the beautiful Swedish forest. I'm gonna give you a little bit of energy update, an awakening update, and then we are gonna do an activation or a healing, whatever our higher selves actually wants us to receive as an assistance in this intense, beautiful, a magical time that we are undergoing. So we open the space in the name of Christ and in the highest capacity of God's infinite love, infinite light, infinite power. We ask for full protection and connection by the eternal living light. And we ask only what is for the highest of the highest of the highest for each and every one of us to come in and come through so we can receive what is the absolutely highest for us. So always when you're listening to my updates or the activations, it really doesn't matter if you don't understand everything on a human level because it is channeled and designed as a transmission actually to awaken your higher self. So sometimes we hear something and something happens inside of us. Our human mind doesn't understand it, but our self, our higher self, our soul remembers. So that is why I'm usually being very called to come out here, is to assist that awakening, to activate the awakening, activate remembrance, activate what is already inside of you but might be asleep. So that's also something I really want to talk about. So we have been undergoing quite a lot during these last weeks since the Lions Gate opened, and we have been traveling through different timelines to clear, to retrieve, to activate, and we have also received massive amount of solar flares, like incredible amount of solar flares. Also a lot of miasma, which is kind of activated eons that just come straight into our electromagnetic field and starts a reaction. And that reaction in our light body is really so intense that our human self feels tired, but our soul, our higher self, is awakening through it. And the process is beyond anything that we can understand in our human mind, because as you are committing to your spiritual path, you sit with yourself, you take self-responsibility about your emotions, and work on not projecting anything out. You're becoming that Christ consciousness embodied. I don't say that we are perfect now, but we are committing to that path, and we're becoming more and more of our true divine light, true divine love, and true divine power, right? So as we are committing to our spiritual practices every day and all of the solar flares comes down, our galactic and cosmic families have heard the calling, and they are here to support us because it's really dense to be here on Earth. The mind controlling on this planet is beyond anything you cannot imagine that before you are here on planet. So the beautiful beings that are in Andromeda, in Lyra, in Arcturus, they cannot understand. But what they can understand is our calling when we tell them that, it's too much of a mind control. We cannot go through the overlays by ourselves. We need your help. So they've heard the calling, okay? So you stay in your spiritual commitment every day, practicing, to be your true authentic self. We do mistakes, but we decide to take self-responsibility and learn from those lessons, okay? And our body is really being activated. And why is that? Because, the scientists talk about two strands in our DNA. We know that we as angelic humans have 12 strands DNA. And that DNA inside of us is being activated. And the huge undergoing upgrades we have been experiencing is a lot because we need to activate our fourth strand. So our fourth strand in our DNA needs to be activated for the work that we are heading towards. So if it has been intense, beloveds, yes, it has been because, our family of light, our higher self, and our physical body has been working full time to activate the strands that are inside of us, that are asleep, that in many ways maybe are captured by other energies, and so on and so on. So once the fourth strand DNA is activated, we can start to do the work that the Stargate of Giza has started. So the Sphinx, the Giza pyramid in Egypt, and Earth has really opened its core now. And what is happening? Yes, what is happening is that a lot of activity is being built up and activated underneath Egypt, which is the fourth location. We have 12 locations, which is 12 Stargate locations. And each Stargate holds different Stargates into different dimensions. So the Stargate in Giza holds the fourth dimension. So what is happening right now? We have the opportunity as we activate the four-strand DNA to step into the fourth Stargate of Giza, but we need to have activated the fourth strand, and that's what's happening right now. And as that is activated, we can move into the Stargate, the fourth Stargate, and start to heal all timelines that is in the fourth dimension, any inorganic timelines, which is really interfering with us. So the inorganic, artificial timelines are stopping us and blocking us from remembering, from activating and having our gifts, our old wisdom, and also holding us back from seeing clearly the truth and who we are. So we need to clear the inorganic timelines in the fourth dimension through the fourth Stargate. We need to retrieve all the codes and the scripts that was taken in the fourth dimensional Stargate and in the timelines of Egypt, because the technology of the pyramids are so advanced that that's where they hold all the universal information, all universal memories is underneath the Sphinx and in this area, the halls of Amentis, right? So this was invaded long time ago, and that's when the history started to be rewritten. So they put overlays, the dark forces put overlays in these timelines. They created inorganic artificial timelines, which is like false, haunting timelines in our field. And they also created the overlays and started to rewrite the history. And this is where we are right now, right? We have our children and us as children reading false information and false history. So here we are, beloveds. We've done massively amount of work to actually step through this Stargate and do the work. So on Thursday, I'm having this huge webinar, the most important one, the one that I've been waiting for my whole life, to be honest, because you that are being called to join me on Thursday are those also that holds the Christos mission, that has a mission to actually assist in clearing this, not only your own timelines, but also the collective timelines and your tribal timelines. So, and another thing also, which is really coming online, right, is our connection with our galactic and cosmic families. So the pyramids had a very, very, very advanced technology, which held interstellar portals, which were direct portals to galactic and cosmic families. So through Giza, you could access Sirius And through Sirius, you could access Andromeda. And Andromeda holds the spiral core to the correct organic ascension timeline, what we came here for. So I understand this might be complex, but I try to break it down, but this is what we came for. Like, that's why we talked about the 8-8 Stargate was a big cosmic moment, right? And I'm going to Portugal with Diana Cooper, and we're going to do huge work there to assist all souls that are ready in their DNA to retrieve and to be able to go up to their monadic. And this is happening the 22nd of October in Portugal. So everything is connected. For you guys that were with me and Tim in Glastonbury, many of us went to Stonehenge and we did a huge work there. And now I understand that Stonehenge and Giza are the portals to the correct ascension timeline. So what we are about to do next week is deeply connected to what we did in Glastonbury. And it doesn't really matter if you were not there. If you're part of our soul tribe and you usually are connecting to my work, you're part of that work. So what we did in May and June was a preparation for now. And the 8-8 Stargate opened the core of Earth and the diamond heart and Andromeda is really like the key for us also to access the correct timeline. So I know there's a lot of technicalities, but behind this, what is happening is right now we're clearing those overlays that was put in this timelines in Egypt, which in our reality here, in our human reality, it affects all of our relationships because the overlays were about incorrect tribal relationships, love relationships, parent-child relationships, priestesses together relationships, everything. So we are clearing those overlays and we are anchoring in as light portals the correct new templates. And without knowing it, our higher self is receiving all these codes all the time from Giza because Giza is open, right? And Sirius is connecting to us and Andromeda is connecting to us. So you might feel every day like, oh my God, why is this so much to clear? Because you're clearing on an individual, tribal, and collective level. And you're actually also clearing on a universal level. So all of what I explained about the pyramids and everything in Giza and the Sphinx and even Stonehenge is being played out in our everyday life all the time. And it comes down maybe to you standing up to who you are in regards to your father, your daughter, or whatever, your friend, and also stepping forward and taking self-responsibility when things get wrong. But behind this, you were working through the inorganic, artificial, and retrieving the organic timelines, and you're retrieving the codes. And what we're going to do on Thursday, once we're entering, first of all, we're going to really check so we have activated the fourth strand in our DNA, so we can access the fourth dimensional portal. And once we go in there will be a retrieval of really, really ancient scripts that are waiting for us. That's what my guide says. Like, our higher selves have decided this work for a long, long, long time ago. It just happens that I'm the one on the screen, but you are equally important that feel guided to join. And in there will be a retrieval of ancient wisdom. And you know how I've been talking about become ready to let go of everything you know. It's because of what is coming now. So when we retrieve these scripts, we will start to remember and everything that we've done before will actually be dissolved, because that was connected to the inorganic artificial timelines, the overlays, and the rewritten history. So I'm excited and I'm ecstatic actually, because this is a huge cosmic moment. So I really hope you can come and join me on Thursday. And if you miss the live, you always get the recording afterwards. And there's so much information coming into me, so I will start also by giving you more information on Thursday, okay? So, beloveds, and know that if you have signed up already, you're going to start to feel the codes and the work happening. You might feel yourself in dream state going into the pyramids. I know Isis is massively really supporting us, and the Andromedan Council has said yes to this work also. So it's huge, okay? So let's tune in and see what wants to come through. Let's take a couple of breaths, because as you were listening to this, a lot started to be activated within you. Breathe into your heart. And immediately the teams shows me a pyramid, a triangle in your heart. Holy Mother, Holy Father, Holy Son. Divine power, divine love, divine light. You have all of this within you. Just activate. You might see this golden triangle or pyramid in your heart, which activates your threefold flame. Inhale, and in the exhale, allow the golden pyramid to expand golden threads out to different places in your light body. Do this. Inhale and exhale, and sense golden threads being expanded from your golden pyramid out to different points and locations in your light body. The golden threads comes and they expand also the golden Christ vibration in your light body, expanding purity, patience. Allow the golden threads to keep igniting different codes in your light body, ready to be activated and awakened. Breathing Christ consciousness, feeling kindness and generosity. Christ consciousness vibration activating discipline and diligence. The codes activating humility within your entire light body and auric field. Breathe into your heart and see the golden pyramid really supporting your heart. And see how these golden threads are going to different locations. And now you stay at a few of these golden locations, which is golden codes. With your third eye, penetrate with your vision or your senses and ask to see your DNA. Maybe you don't see, then you can visualize your DNA strands. Now connect to your first strand. Golden thread activation. Connect to your second strand. Now the golden thread comes in and starts to heal your third strand, and now it starts to strengthen and heal your fourth strand in your DNA. Thru no kurusiata sataranaya. Focus on your fourth strand. Become your fourth strand. Feel, sense, become your fourth strand DNA. Now we call in our family of light, the Andromedans, and we ask for healing as a preparation for the work on Thursday. We ask for healing vibration. So now I see a lot of beautiful rainbow rays coming in from Andromeda. The auroras is coming in. Rosia, you might feel your throat as I did. As this all has to do with your spiritual power. The fourth strand is about your fourth dimension, your spiritual power, and your throat chakra is your expression of who you are. So healing is coming in both to your fourth strand and your throat. The teams will be working, they say. If you allow, you can say yes for the Andromedas to keep working with healing your fourth strand until Thursday. And now you might widen your vision, and far away you see the Pyramid of Giza, you see the Sphinx, and behind you even see the Stonehenge. They're all opening up and they welcome you into the work. Okay, they're just bursting a lot of life force energy into your field, so you get some assistance to really go through these days. So okay, beautiful. We ask for all of this energy work to be sealed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. So we breathe and we come slowly back. That was intense for my throat. I don't know how you felt. Did you feel your throat? That was so beautiful. So you're over 80 people here with me, which really assists me to channel what was needed right now. And I didn't even think that we needed some healing of the four strand before we fully activated on Thursday. So if you jumped into the live now, I really, really want to say to you, listen from the beginning, because I think you really would like to listen to the information I gave out about Giza and what is happening right now there, and to the correct ascension timeline, so you can understand what is actually, how it's connected to what is happening in your own little sphere. Sometimes we just get stuck into these stories of our life, which is actually much, much bigger work than we understand. Beautiful beloveds, thank you for walking with me. I will put in the link and I hope to see you on Thursday. And I am so freaking excited for this work. Like, I've never had Andromeda so close to me in this lifetime. So I know this is big. I love you. I honor you. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you on Thursday.